On the day that we hear that Russia, according to Putin, has unlimited financial might to continue waging this war against Ukraine, we also hear that Prigozhin, Putin's chef, has gone to the high security penal colony in Russia's Vladimir region, where Alexei Navalny is being detained. And Prigozhin arrived by helicopter and gathered as many convicts as he could in the stadium, along with the prison authorities. And Prigozhin, of course, knows exactly what he's doing. He was in prison himself for 10 years, little bald man, and he told these prisoners that they should become his stormtroopers. In 6 months, he will give each of them a pardon. You have 5 minutes to think about it. And according to Navalny, who wrote a letter, between 80 and 90 prisoners, inmates, took Prigozhin's offer, after which there was actually a second wave of recruitment. And Navalny doesn't say there how many people enlisted. He says that there are many generations of Russians will now know that Russia has no law, and it has no courts, it has no rules. It is led by murderers and robbers, and those who are in prison can be freed with a snap of the fingers, not of Putin, not of a judge, but of a bald little man who travels the prisons with a story about serving 10 years. The people who have been recruited by the Wagner brigade now exceed 20,000, and the total number of the Wagner brigade seems to be about 30,000. And so a huge number of that mercenary group are prisoners. And Prigozhin, as Navalny records, has now described those prisoners as his stormtroopers. So we have to ask, who is the Nazi in this oppressive war? Who is the Nazi? Not the Ukrainians, not Zelensky. These are self-proclaimed Nazis, and they're on the Russian side, and that is where the mercenaries are. That is where the error is. That is where the offensive and oppressive regime is acting. That is the tyranny. We've seen it all before in the 1930s.